Are you tired of getting kicked from group?
Darn.
And be useful.
Are you tired of bottom fragging?
I blame both.
Does your healing breakdown look like this?
You're the most retarded player.
Are you tired of the Grove Ranger slander? Too bad.
Imagine not being built like Baran.
Imagine healing and not being built like Baran.
Baran's like best healer. Baran is your hero.
Wow.
A marathon?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're back. This can be you in just a few easy steps. You're still a clone for playing Grove Ranger. Gear and stats, stats and gear. Prioritize agility, then crit, then attack power, then spell power, then haste. You might be asking, why not attack power over agility? It's because your agility is already converted to attack power and healing power. These are my stats with only the buffs that come with the build. Your Grove Ranger heals scale off spell crit, not ranged crit. Remember that. I use 5-piece Gronstalkers, but you can get away with using Mythic Plus. Make sure your hit rating is capped, guys, come on. These are some of the enchants and consumables I use. Now, spells, abilities, utilities, and rotation. Stop using normal healing spells! You're not special because you added more buttons. You're doing less healing overall! Anyways, for your basic spells and rotations, make sure to have Beacon of Light on the tank. You're one of the few healers that can do direct healing while also healing the tank with Beacon and the tank itself. Keep in mind this requires you to be hitting another target on top of the tank in order for Beacon to activate, not off just the tank itself. Meaning you have priority over other healers to put your Beacon on the main tank. Tell the other healers to shush, unless you're really undergeared and bad. When you're opening up on a new enemy or a boss, the first button you should press is Medicinal Sting. Then you can do your Blooming Shot spam on the tank or the group with the most people. If your party or raid group is spread and you guys take damage immediately, as long as Medicinal Sting is on, you can immediately start with Chimera next. Chimera should only be used if and when people are spread or you need to refresh Medicinal Sting. Make sure to time out your Chimeras so that when people are spread or you know damage is incoming, you make full use of the Chimera shot heal. Chimera can heal as much as a full 5-second delayed Blooming Shot. If you know Medicinal Sting is about to fall off and you don't have enough time to Chimera for the spread damage because it's too delayed, just re-Medicinal Sting and then Chimera when the spread damage happens. It's not worth losing the extra healing off Chimera. This is a rare scenario, so you shouldn't have to worry about it anyways. Especially in Mythic Plus. You guys should be stacked anyways, it doesn't matter. If you've gone through the extremely complicated 3-button rotation and priority of Chimera, and people are still dying, and they're still stacked, and you cannot keep up with healing, and they're dying faster than you can keep up with or have a global for, press Rapid Fire. It's not on your global cooldown, and it'll give you a 20% heal increase. If you guys are stacked and you have time to press another ability, I'd recommend Ebbing Tides. It takes about 2 to 3 seconds for its buff to ramp up to its full 30%. Ebbing Tides can give you a full 30% increase without a target cap as long as the people are within the Ebbing Tides totem for 30% up to 8 seconds. If you guys were taking periodic damage, you should be using Ebbing Tides. If you did not have time to use Ebbing Tides, you should have used Rapid Fire or pressed Ebbing Tides way sooner. If people are spread or you know massive damage is incoming, you should have used Cloudburst instead. You want to use your 1-minute/45 second cooldown before you start using your 2-minute cooldowns. After you've pressed Rapid Fire and you get a global cooldown break, make sure to press Readiness. Never press Readiness before you press Rapid Fire. And if you have time, use Chimera before you press Readiness. Readiness will reset both your Chimera and your Rapid Fire. You can use this to your advantage to get 2 Chimeras back to back. Only when it's convenient for you. Do not waste Readiness. The main utility is to reset Rapid Fire. This is not a hard spec, it's just up to user discretion. If you're planning ahead, you know what mechanics are coming. The spec is really, really easy. Just focus on cycling your Cloudburst, your Ebbing Tides, and your Rapid Fire as a sort of last priority. Focus on where you are, the tank is, and your party is. If they aren't stacked, yell at them, unless they need to be spread. If that's the case, just don't play Grove. If somehow Rapid Fire, or Ebbing Tides, or Cloudburst was not enough to sustain your group, work on positioning, get better gear, you can mix them up, prioritizing Ebbing Tides, then Rapid Fire, and somehow, if you know you're still gonna keep dying, Cloudburst on top of that. And if all of that still isn't enough, you can start using Natural Alacrity for the 10% heal increase. You want to save that for the instant battle res. But there are times when you need to do more healing and you need the extra throughput and maybe one of your other abilities is on cooldown. Save it, Don't even worry about it. If you have to use it, make sure you have it with a cancel aura on top of it as a macro. If someone's gonna die, don't cancel it and just save it for the instant battle res. Do not underestimate instant battle res. You can keep moving without casting, and it's a second or two faster. Instead of your DPS or your healers getting picked off by the boss, now your tank's back in action. Not growth specific, but in terms of utility and helping your healing throughput, you should work on getting a focus macro for Guardian Spirit and Pain Suppression, specifically for your tank. There are many a times where it doesn't matter if I moused over or if I clicked intentionally to then press Guardian or Pain Suppression, that tank would have died. Without having to move your mouse or focus on targeting anybody else, just pressing the keybind will spare you so much time and effort, possibly saving your tank's life, dude. This is on top of having a mouse over for Guardian and Pain Suppression so you can hit somebody else. Work on using your mouse over, guys. It'll save you at least 500 milliseconds IRL. It's just a general game tip. If you need a beacon of light someone other than the tank, if you need to innervate someone, just use mouse overs, specifically the macros. Still be targeting the boss while activating your other abilities and spells. When it comes to Mystic enchants, I'm not going to be talking about the blues, just the purples. If you want to see what blues I have equipped, just search Baraneo in the Architect and you'll find my entire build and guide. Your Blooming Shot is Arcane Shot, so anything that increases your Arcane Shot increases your Blooming Shot. This can be mana hungry, so you want to make sure you have Replenish and your Arcane Concentration, which is the RE you're going to be using. Next is Munitions Expert. You want this for the 10% flat heal increase. Never use high velocity munitions. Why would you want to do 10% less healing? You don't shoot Blooming Shot 30% faster. That's not how it works. So you don't have to buff it. It'll automatically be on heavy as soon as you get it. These two enchants are mainstays. Do not swap them out. Your third is up to you. If you know you're going to be consistently stacked, use Ebbing Tide's Totem if you're okay with an extra ability, because 3 buttons is apparently too hard. As stated, a 45-second cooldown that has a no-cap target limit for 8 seconds of a 30% heal increase is insane, especially since all you do is spam AoE anyways. But if you're not going to be stacked, or you need more consistent healing overall, for example with Dot Fight or Gurtog, you can use Field Surgeon for the 3%. Do not use Molten Mind. It is a 5% increase on your criticals. You are not going to be critting that much at low gear, and even at endgame gear, you're at about 70% crit. That's 70% of the 5%, which Field Surgeon already gives you a flat 3% increase of. You don't care about the ability, just the passive. If you would like to work on using Grove Ranger for a spread fight, there are a few fights, like Mythic Brutalis, like Supremus, like Retard Strat for Twins, like Mythic and Above Kill Jaden, even Illidan during Gargoyle phase. Archimond, just a spread fight. You can get away with using Wild Wrath. I do not recommend it, but you can do it. Do not use it in Mythic Plus. You are losing a global just to do 50% more than you would already do with your Blooming Shot if you didn't crit or save up your 5 seconds. You are doing less healing. It is meant for spread, like insane spread. You should be using Ebbing Tides in Mythic Plus anyway, since you are stacked. And if you use Wild Wrath, make sure you're at 3 stacks. Make a weak aura for it. Do not play it in Mythic Plus! I was reluctant to make it. Sorry for ranting on you guys, but here it is. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to message me in the comments or on Discord at Baraneo. If you want Grove Ranger gameplay, I've got some of my boss kills up with Grove Ranger on this channel. They're not 100% parse. They're pretty bad. That happens when you have to carry people through Sunwell Prog and you get tilted. If you guys want another guide on any of my other healing specs or a spec that I haven't covered yet, let me know. This is the #1 Grove Ranger on Area 52. Biggest chud. I'm not perfect, guys. Only God is. And #1 Area 52 seed player for the change. Baraneo, signing off. God bless you.